want to be the MVP.
You looking for those bright lights, huh?
Playing at the MVP level will help us get a title. In order to give the most to the team, I have to ask the most of myself first.
You have the ability, and the way you've been performing this year, you're worthy of the recognition, but that is a reward that is based largely on perception.
Well, it's a tricky thing, I get that.
Luckily, we know how to play the game. You show out against other MVP contenders.
And win games.
And we will do our part to help you get the media on your side.
All right, I'm with it. That sounds good. Sounds like a plan.
Fantastic. Sounds like we're in total alignment.
Just remember, every moment matters. Give everything you've got to this and you'll be rewarded.
Yo, MP, let's go. MP.
Simply visit our ticket windows or head online at GetYourWizards tonight. We want your time of your meal to be enjoyable and incident-free. And your app is used anytime.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting, and there's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich are the guards. Riza Shea is out there with Hunter, and it's the machine in at the center. Now Bogdanovich, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. And it's the machine missing. Pass to Simmons. Wizards passing it around. And there's the call on Riza Shea. That is his first foul of the game.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Here's Song. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
Bogdanovich passes to the machine. Oh, good with the triple. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Green, no luck. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Chauncey Billups and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bay with it. Now defended by the machine. Count it. Good. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's the machine. Nice shot from the wing.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards hit one of the most unique rounds in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3" Muggsy Bogues was a teammate of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Asta Bay. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Beyond the arc. He's off on that one. The Hawks trailing. Here's the machine. He's got 5. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight. Gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Here's the machine. Off target from outside. Wizards leading by 4. From about 19 feet. And that one comes up a bit short.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down. He is that open.
There's 3-pointers off the mark. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside, Green. In the corner, Bay with it. It's deflected. Shoots from the elbow, and he connects with the jumper. Bay's got his second basket of the night.
And that mid-range isn't where Bay butters his bread, but if forced, he's more than able of knocking those down.
The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Green passes to Collins. Rebound, Atlanta. The Machine's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Rizachet. Takes a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Sarr with it. Working on Hunter. And here's Bay. Stamey at 10 points. Outside, Green. There's the triple. Rebound, Atlanta. The Machine's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Sarr. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Carrington in at the 1. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The Machine in the last game against the Lakers was driven. He ended up with 28 points, and as always, he was aggressive on the glass, outworking everybody else on the floor. Really displaying incredible hustle during this run. Guys just can't keep up with him. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with a different challenge.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
From outside the arc, Carrington, that's good.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And DB, the measurables jump off the page for Coulibaly. 6'8" with a 7'2" arm span.
Yeah, that's the kind of length that would allow somebody to be a menace defensively. Let's remember, he was the 7th pick back in 2023. The Wizards clearly very high on this young guy's potential.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Poole. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Out to the wing. Kuzma outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But Craig, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma, the game than just scoring. That's a
I gotta heat my socks.
Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
Now, here's Collins. That one doesn't drop. Here's the machine. He's defended by Koulibaly. Shoots the three. That
of the game.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Wizards lead by 3. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
Welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup, and what a competitive half it's been.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. Okay, fellas, now we'll look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq. Come on.
I don't even think you...
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Hart.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Reza Shea. The machine is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Young in at the one. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from the machine.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's the machine. He's guarded by Collins. They set the pick. Young against Simmons. Outside, Green. Again, the miss by Green.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
A machine. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And a wide open look for Shaw. And a miss there on the triple.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
The machine. That's good.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
And Simmons kicks to Bay. Back to Simmons. Outside, Green. And again, Washington, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Song, the pass to Collins. It's blocked. Now the Hawks moving it the other way.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Tyson Daniels checked in for the Hawks. Here's Carrington. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
A three. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. And Koulibaly gets it to go.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's the machine. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. 26 points for the machine.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Song, the pass to Bay. From downtown. And it's the machine with the rebound. Atlanta's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Goes up on the wing. And again, it's Atlanta.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
To the inside. Here's Song. And it's the machine with the rebound. The machine's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Here's Carrington. Shoots from 12. And he drops that one in. Carrington's got 5. Here's the machine. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. That shot was a tie game in Washington. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Trey Murphy. And there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Kuzma outside. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's the machine. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Holmes against Okongwu. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Atlanta again missing. Washington shooting at 36% of the night. They've got to step it up offensively. To the middle. Here's Holmes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And the first one drops. Jalen Grains checked in for Washington. Bogdanovich is checked in for Atlanta. Both free throws good from Holmes. The Hawks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Daniels dishes to Okongwu. Here's the machine. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top to take the lead. Rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Green. Over Daniels. Green, no luck. The Hawks trailing. Here's the machine. Here's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jalen Green. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
I like their defense tonight. And we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Zach Collins checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Sarr comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Bays checked in for Trey Murphy. And Simmons subbed in for Koulibaly. Down low. Deflects the pass. Pushing it up. Sarr, the pass to Collins. And it's blocked. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's the machine. Atlanta again missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Hawks passing it around. The machine trains the three-pointer. The machine's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Green inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
How big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And it's the machine missing. The Wizards with the lead. Pass to Sarr. 11 feet away. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Now that's 17 points for Alex Sarr. Here's the machine. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist in the game.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Pass to Bay. Inside. Sarr. The pass to Collins. Good on the shot. And the Wizards lead by 4.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Wizards. 54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Collins wide open. He fires. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. All free throws good from the machine.
And now down to a one-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
That nigga go run up and shot that bitch.
Agreed. Willing and ready to take the big shot for his team.
The machine passes to Bogdanovich. Takes the 3. That one's not going to go. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul.
Can't let them boys shoot the game. I'm just tired. I'm tired as hell.
Here's Simmons, and he commits the intentional foul.
That nigga tired, dog.
third team
He fighting with these niggas. He just tired.
for Washington.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
2 shots.
So he comes up empty, missing both. So it's the Hawks now. It's a 5-point game. The machine passes to Young.
I should have waited, Trey.
Outside, got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 2, Taylor Green.
Gets the first.
No way they did that to me. Yeah.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Atlanta calls timeout.
Getting out there. I don't even know why Coach called timeout.
Guys, what do you think?
He just trying to make me mad.
And improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
And so they choose
Stop
to
fouling.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
At the line for Washington, Saddiq Bey.
He got full of, you know, like he's hating.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he is unable to get the second one. The machine, that's good. And so Washington takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
That'll be his thing.
Season's not over. Plenty of time left. Get the shower. Wash it off.
Coming out back-to-back losses, gang.
You ready to rumble, young blood?
We coming out back-to-back losses, y'all. It hurt. Here I come, y'all. take what they give me this game, yeah. I ain't forcing them. I think we at home too. Hey, yeah, we at home. I got to put on the show for my home crowd now.
And the excitement already starting to crescendo with fans gathering and streaming into the building. All right, everyone, greetings from 2K Sport. And in the second game of a back-to-back, it must be hard to keep your energy up on consecutive nights.
Well, that's why we see so many coaches sit healthy players for the second game, but the NBA has done a great job over the past 4 or 5 seasons cutting back on back-to-back nights where games are scheduled, and the players spoke up, and the league listens.
Now here's Doncic. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by Doncic.
Man, appreciate Gafford's ability to muscle through the defense.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Grimes in at the 3. And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
All season, we've seen MP and Luka Doncic turn in great performance after great performance. I asked MP what we can expect from him and Doncic tonight, and he said, we're going to get after it. They run pretty much everything through Luka, and for us to win, I need to be able to be the engine for our team as well. 2 MVP candidates will be the focal points tonight.
They both been on fire all season long, Allie. Thanks for that. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Graham.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
And Grimes keeping the D honest, spacing them out that time from the corner.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And as we head deeper into January, let's glance over the power rankings and see where we're at. Taking a look at Dallas. Not a bad place to be, holding on to that number 2 spot.
You know, for the Hawks, they've proven most people right. An outstanding team, a squad that's going to be very difficult to knock out.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help. Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so